everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have a giant patch notes. This is definitely going to be one of those, I read it so you don't have to. Alright, and if any of you have looked at it already, you probably noticed that this is something I already read, or is it? So this big update here that will be for the 6th of January next week, well, it's a combination of a couple different updates from the Forerunner server, patch notes of the past that I've shared, and a bunch of other oddball extra other stuff added in. So at first I'm like, I'm not gonna read this because it's exactly what I just read literally in like 2 videos ago. 3 videos ago I did that big update video with dev insights that was very small and a massive update. Well, that is this, but there's other stuff mixed in, so it's a little bit difficult to just decide what I read or don't read. So I think what I'm gonna do is put everything by chapters, heroes and artifacts, whatever. I'm gonna separate it out by these categories. So if it's pretty clear, everything is what you already heard me say, but you might want to verify that nothing was changed, like the amounts are the same, of course. But yeah, if you want to skip any sections, you can just click through with the chapters more easily. So let's start off with heroes and artifacts. Now, for all the stuff that I have already read, like very recently in a video, I'm going to assume that most of you that are watching this video of me doing an update, read through, and reaction, I assume you watched the other one too. Maybe you didn't. So assuming you didn't, I'm going to still read it, but assuming a lot of people did, I'm going to read through quickly. All right, let's do the thing. Heroes and artifacts. Dao Chan fixed Moon's fixed the issue where basic attacks in Song Sorrow Stance were considered healing skills. Unhealable heroes can now normally gain the inspiration and penetration effects granted by basic attacks in Song of Sorrow Stance. Talon optimized the description of Berserker Stance, Torador optimized the skill description of Atrocious Trample, and Ezrith fixed an issue where BP calculation did not correctly account for attribute bonuses. Arrogance buff. His skill Hellfire. After the skill is going to be that the hero enters Berserker Stance, dealing 260 to 360% damage with each attack launched and increasing attack range. During this period, the hero attacks with Demon Boomerang. So the wording was a bit different before. It is a bit of a change. Devil's Dance. The change is to be Demon Blades and Demon Boomerang. 15% to 25% chance for double strikes. And optimize the skill description for Devil's Dance of Arrogance in certain languages. His Awaken 3 is damage increased against targets inflicted with burning plus 20%. And then Awaken 5 immediately gains the maximum attack speed bonus from the talent upon entering Berserker Stance. For the first 5 basic attacks in Berserker Stance, damage is increased by an additional 100% and inflicts 20% vulnerability of physical damage for 5 seconds. Giselle. Buffed, finally, right? I think she got a little buff before, but it wasn't good enough. Alright, talent is going to be deals 160% AoE damage to up to 5 enemies in range of target. So increased damage and increase the amount of energies, just a sheer damage boost from previous ability. Oblivion Strike is going to increases damage dealt to enemies with HP percentage higher than 60 down to 50% by 25 to 40%. So this is a double damage increase for that skill, at least double damage multiplier increase, not total, but you know what I mean. Okay. Awakening 1. Ultimate damage frequency multiplies, but the ultimate damage multiplier minus 20%. This is instead of minus 40%. I remember that one. Awaken 3, when deployed, immediately gains 100% rage. Cannot die during the ultimate. Awaken 5, when the talent deals damage damage multiplier plus 40%. And this was a plus 20%. So she just got a straight damage boost increase. Her bond skill, Vampiric Charm, after says to obtain the hero Celine to unlock the following bonus effect. Reduces Giselle's first deployment cost by 2 and increases her damage by 30% for 60 seconds during her first deployment. So there is a 10% damage increase. All right, Iovar goes to his talent. Conjures 1 flying sword every 4 seconds. There can be at most 12 flying swords at the same time. Anti-air damage increases by 20%. That's the buff that was added in. And the rest is the same. Every extra allied marksman on the field increases the conjuring speed of flying swords. When there are 2 extra marksmen in battle, the conjuring speed maxes out, reaching 1 flying sword every 2 seconds. Skill adjustment for Lethal Blade Storm. After an allied marksman casts their ultimate, gains 1 flying sword. And the following 4 basic attacks of the hero ignore an extra 30 to 50% defense. A huge increase there. Love it. Lady Mina. Skill adjustment goes to her basic attack deals 70% piercing damage to 3 enemies. Changed from 100% magic damage to 1 enemy previously. Her talent is going to be basic attacks can inflict blood sigil for 5 seconds and a 50% slow for 3 seconds on targets. So double the duration. Every 5 basic attacks can trigger enhanced basic attack, dealing 100% AoE piercing damage to up to 5 enemies and inflicting blood sigil for 5 seconds and 50% slow for 3 seconds on them. So same thing, doubling the blood sigil duration. And an increase in a damage change to piercing damage. All right, ultimate Eternal Darkness increases its duration by 2 seconds. Awaken 3 after becomes when Lady Mina's basic attack deals damage to enemies inflicted with blood sigil. She restores HP equal to 2% of the max HP to herself. When the ultimate is not activated, increases damage dealt by Lady Mina and the allied heroes with the highest attack to targets inflicted with blood sigil by 12%. So straight up just buffed overall. And her exclusive artifact goes to increases attack by 20 to 30%. Enhanced basic attack restores the hero's rage by 2%. So that was changed a bit there. Not upon death, right? All right, and Valeria. So her basic attack range is expanded to 2 tiles ahead. Her ultimate after is going to be increases damage by 100 to 140%, so a damage increase. Her Awaken 3 before the ultimate after is going to be during the ultimate, ignores 30% of the enemy's defense from 20 previously. Her Awaken 4 is going to be penetration plus 8% instead of crit rate plus 8%. And Awaken 5 is going to, during the ultimate, there's a 70% instead of 50%. Chance to accumulate 2 stacks of the power of sword for each attack. Up to 15 stacks in total, up from 12. And her exclusive artifact, Serpent's Kiss, after the ultimate, for each attack increases crit damage by 10 to 35%, stacking up to 4 times instead of 3. This effect expires after the ultimate ends. Other adjustments for heroes or whatever. Optimize the HP deduction logic for heroes who deal damage to themselves to prevent self-inflicted death. And fixed an issue where Valise's summons would continuously follow Scythra's summons when Valise and Scythra were deployed together. And artifact adjustments. Arrogance's exclusive artifact is going to be increases damage by 20 to 30%. During Hellfire, ignores 10% defense when attacking enemies inflicted with burning. And then a Twin Fiend. Fixed an error in the artifact skill description. It's during the effect of Meteoric Strike, not during Destruction Command. So they just had the wrong thing completely. Okay. Artifact Dwarven Strider. Fixed an error in the artifact skill description. It said all attributes, but really it's just basic attributes. New artifacts added. Hand of Doom. Wait, is this the what? Okay, save your forged materials for next week, guys. Hand of Doom increases damage by 15 to 25% upon killing 3 enemies. Increases the hero's penetration by 10%. Hates Contagion. Increases AoE damage by 15 to 20% when dealing damage to 3 or more enemies simultaneously. Permanently increases AoE damage by an extra 1%, stacking up to 10 times. Aria Pledge, when HP is above 80%, increases damage by up 20 to 30%. And Resonance Bell increases damage by 15 to 25%. If there are adjacent allies, further increases damage by 10%. So up to 35% damage increase. Now we don't, I'm sure those are on Foreigner server. We can look what they are, but I don't have that in front of me at the moment. Okay, done with that. On to the next section. Account optimization. Added a switch account button to the tutorial stage battle screen scenario. Players can now switch account feature during tutorial battle stages. New features security lock and login device management. The security lock feature enhances account security and protects your account from theft. Once enabled, any attempt to bind a new login method will require security verification. Please do not share your security lock info with others to avoid loss of account assets. 1. Security lock. Email address cannot be bound to multiple accounts. Please bind security lock with an email address that you can use long-term and receive emails normally. After binding, you can obtain the verification code via security lock in the settings, account settings, to unbind or change the security lock. After binding security lock, you can use the login device management to manage devices logged into the current account after the feature launch. Records prior to this update cannot be retrieved. If you remove a device, it will be required to re-verify upon the next login. Due to privacy protection policies, if you bind the same email to both email login and security lock, the email address may look different. This is a display issue, not affecting functionality. All right, onward. Nothing to really talk about there. Legendary Awaken token adjustments. This is huge as well. Increase the number of Legendary Awakening tokens obtained from dismissing Legendary Lord heroes and the Unnameable heroes from 100 to 800. Adjust the redemption prices for certain hero soulstones in the Awakening shop. The price of Lord hero soulstones has been adjusted from Legendary Lord tokens of 6,000 to 4,800. The price of hero soulstone exclusive Legendary Hero Soulstones has been adjusted from 3,000 to 2,400, and the price of Ancient Exclusive Heroes has been adjusted from 3,000 to 2,400. After the update, compensation for these adjustments will be issued to commanders in the in-game mail. The compensation will be calculated based on the commander's historical dismissal records, the Awakening Shop redemption records to cover the difference in the Awakening token results from this adjustment. All compensation mails are expected to be sent within 7 working days after the update. Awesome. Just amazing overall. And backdating it is so cool because I feel like games didn't used to do that. Like if you're like, there's an update, oh well, like you did something before the update, so you lost out. All right, Malrik Halls of Illusion added a new trial keystone, Molten Obsidian. Players can use Molten Obsidian to challenge the new ultimate trial stages in the Malrik Halls of Illusion. In Titanic Ruins Matrix 1, the trial keystone reward will be replaced by Molten Obsidian. Reduce the difficulty of level 1 Mossy Quartz. Added background auto fights for trial keystone. You can select 10 keystones at a time for a background fight, and the results will be processed after the battle ends. Added a special mark for trial keystones containing Diamond Goblin King. Added a completion display to the battle results screen in Malrik Halls of Illusion. Trial keystone icons now display their remaining energy, and the quantity of trial keystones consumed for the current month will be displayed in the Malrik Halls of Illusion interface. When trial keystone storage is full, ongoing auto fights and gear raid and gear dungeon will stop. Optimize the bulk destroy function for trial keystones. Added a display for the deployment limit for each corresponding level to the item details of the trial keystones, and adjusted the rewards for a certain mossy quartz. All right, ready for it, guys? That was a pretty good one. Amazing update, honestly. This whole update is huge. It's fantastic. It's quality of life, and it's definitely adding a little content. It's listening to a lot of feedback. It's a really good update. Okay, Demon Soldiers. This is a giant list of. I read it so you don't have to. For sure. Let's go through this the best we can. New Demon Soldier faction, Bloodspring, a survival-oriented faction that gains a numerical advantage through strong survival ability, overwhelming the opponent's defense team. The faction lord, Demon Captain Countess Marieth, a powerful survival-oriented demon soldier that provides strong survival environment for other demon soldiers. Also features an ultimate that can be manually released at precise moments. Players can choose between the two forms of this demon captain before battle to counter the opponent's defense team. Lord's skill number 1 increases basic attributes of faction team demon soldiers by 15%, and 2, when deployed, grants corresponding damage reduction effects to other deployed demon soldiers based on her form, lasting for a period of time. Legendary demon soldier Baron Salem possesses strong survivability, and can enhance the survivability of other demon soldiers. Legendary demon soldier Spectre Skeleton Archer has the ability to counterattack and deal direct damage to the first hero it attacks. Legendary demon soldier Twisted Sycophant has a mob demon soldier with a decent survivability. And then existing demon soldier adjustments. Demon soldiers, okay. Dog's Follower, basic attack range +1. Infernal Cleric, Arcane Veil grants an extra 20% damage increase effect. Ice Vermin and Frost Cannon both have an HP increase of 10% and a defense and magic resistance of +5%. Batwing Banshee joins the Bloodspring faction, and so does Tormented Banshee. Demon Captain Maw, Scaleskin Champion, or Scalekin Champion, I think, wasn't it one more? All right, anyway, adjusted their skill unlock conditions to be from needing to be level 3 down to 2 for the first, from level 5 down to 3, and then from level 7 down to 5 to unlock those other skills. All right, and then for Scalekin Champion, adjusted the ultimate effect, remove the increase of damage taken. It raises the damage increase to 50% and reduces the attack interval by 25%. The effect duration reduced to 10 seconds. And then Demon Captain Slaughter and Glacius both have the same skill unlock condition decreases. Okay, other Demon Soldier related stuff here. Added a class filter to the Demon Soldier filter. Viewing details in Demon Soldier details or Demon Troops will no longer reset the Demon Soldier filter. Adjusting the sorting in the Demon Soldier details where upgradable Demon Soldiers will be displayed first. When long pressing to view Demon Soldier details in the Demon Troops, the Demon Soldier attribute will be displayed by default. Increase the energy recovery rate of Demon Soldiers in battle. Increase the Demon Soldier attribute growth per level. And optimize the Demon Soldier BP calculation by reducing the BP value corresponding to their attributes, ensuring more accurate comparison with heroes. Whew. Okay, there you go, all you GvG people. I'm enjoying being in a lazy clan that does or does not worry about Guild War. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the chill vibe. I think I only did a couple of attacks. It's fine. It's the holidays. All right, and Guild War itself. Let's go. Significantly enhance the Guild War rewards, effective after the update. Enhance the season rewards, added Soulstone Shard rewards to all tiers, with the quantity depending on the tier. Added an automated or animated avatar border reward for the top 3 guilds. Added evolution gem rewards for gold and above, variant gem rewards for platinum and above, and transmutation gem rewards for overlord. Enhanced the guild match rewards. Added random gem chest rewards. Chest quantity depends on the match result and guild tier. After obtaining a chest, go to storage and use it. High quality chests have a chance to yield advanced gems such as transmutation gems and variant gems. Improved single attack rewards for Guild War Tier A, Platinum and above. When attacking a real player stronghold, destroying a soul core guarantees a gem reward. You'll be randomly receiving one of the following: Augmentation Gem, Advanced Augmentation Gem, Runic Augmentation Gem, Darkfall Gem, or Evolution Gem. Bot strongholds do not drop gem rewards. Optimize the Guild War matchmaking experience. Optimize the red dot logic for Guild War marshals. The red dot will no longer appear when there are no marshals available for appointment in the guild. All right. Whew. Yeah, again, Guild War people, have fun. All right, the final part here, other section. Bunch of different stuff, but some good stuff in here, so listen up. Following the version update, 2 new attribute bonuses for demon soldiers will be added to the Pantheon, along with related levels and rewards. After the update, the following adjustments will take effect in the Apex shop. Lower the exchange requirement for Lady Alexandra to Platinum 3. If we can get the tokens, we might as well be able to claim her. Yes. Added a Destiny Demon chest and Mystery Demon chest to the exchange. Added Molten Obsidian to the exchange. Hero Summon. Increased the maximum cumulative summon rewards from 4,000 to 40,000 to 80,000 summons. Key additions include Legendary Awakening tokens, rare summoning crystals, and unpolished legendary soulstone shards. Finding us more ways to give them. I like it. Added gallery collection rewards for each faction, granting attribute bonuses to heroes of all factions. Added a new page in the hero list to view usage of soulstones. This page is accessed via the button previously used for resetting a single hero and unlocks after any legendary soulstone. Added achievements and rewards related to Hero Awakened 5. Added achievements related to Malrik Halls of Illusion, Artifact Augment, Gems, and Faction Trials. And added a goal system to the camp, featuring daily, weekly, and challenge goals. Players can select and display preset goals and quickly complete or navigate to them. A goal system. Change the daily goals option of claiming Drake's Chasm chest to challenge Drake's Chasm 2 times. And increase the maximum number of gear recommendation plans from 25 to 50. Added forage times 30 and times 50 options to the gear forage. Players can freely toggle this feature. If disabled, only a forage times 10 option will be displayed. If you have enough forge materials for 30 or 50, the forge times 10 option will be changed to forge times 30 or 50. Added a new gem, Perfect Darkfall Gem. Upon use, it grants a significant boost to a piece of gear's primary attribute. This gem can be obtained from Molten Obsidian stages. Optimized usage of the gem. When using an evolution gem or a variant gem, you can now choose to keep your original gear instead of accepting the new outcome. Added new tabs to backup storage, storage management, and bulk dismiss. Storage management covers the original backup storage functions and adds a filter feature. Added a bulk dismiss function allowing you to dismiss heroes without moving them to storage. Bulk dismiss feature in backup storage now supports selecting all 3-star heroes at once. Added so you could just dismiss them immediately and get your gems and not have to go out of it to keep diamonds, sorry, to keep summoning. Added a skip function for boss stages in normal, elite, and hard difficulties in the Void Rift. If a battle record is saved in the stages as challengeable, you can use this skip function to skip the battle directly. Didn't they already have that? Added an auto fight function for your boss stages and nightmare difficulty to Void Rift. After the update, you must manually clear the stage one time to save the battle record before you can use the auto fight function. So not an auto skip like the rest where you just click it once and it's done, but at least an auto fight will remember your battle. That is great for me. Added a name sorting option and artifact storage. When performing artifact promotion, you can now check an option to hide enhanced artifacts. Faction exclusive rings will now feature a wider variety of primary attributes. And avatar border effects are no longer displayed in the selection list of the avatar border adjustment interface. Added multiple attack team presets to the arena. Commanders of the historical highest at a rank of Platinum 1 or above can select and use these presets in the arena. Presets can be changed and saved via the arena or friendly face-off. Whew. And that's it, guys. Happy friggin' New Year. Massive update here. And may the summoning odds be ever in your favor.